smell what The Rock is cooking? Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk.
Hello and welcome to the AEW Wrestling Talk Show with Rich Jones and
Sean Smith, bring you our reactions to AEW, which came at you from the MG in Paradise, Nevada.
And we had quite a couple of matches to go through. A total of 12, two of which took place on the pre-show class buy-in.
With the first one being Deonna Purrazzo taking on Thunder Rosa.
In a quick 10-minute match.
And the second was a trios match between the Acclaimed of Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, and Daddy Ass Billy Gunn, beating the Cage of Agony, which was Brian Cage, Toa the Liner, and Bishop Khan.
Those were the two buy-in matches. Also, something that was announced during the buy-in was the dates of this year's Owen Hart Memorial Cup.
Yes.
However, this year, Tony Khan and Martha Hart decided to announce that this year, the winner of the Owen Hart Foundation Cup on both of the male and female sides would earn championship matches at All In. Convenient how they announced this just a couple of days after a different wrestling company announced something similar.
Yes. Now, on to the main card of AEW Double or Nothing, which was for the AEW International Championship, as Roderick Strong put his title on the line against the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Now, given the fact that Will Ospreay is one of the new signings to AEW,
yes,
and the fact that Roderick Strong has had a fairly decent title run, I would have said most wrestling fans could have predicted this.
Yes.
But here we started with Ospreay trying to blindside Roderick Strong with a blade during Roderick Strong's entrance, but Strong managed to duck it.
Yes.
Will Ospreay did manage to take out both Matt Taven and Mike Bennett.
Yes.
Before actually turning his attention to Roderick Strong.
Of course.
And for some reason, during this match, Don Callis attempted to convince Ospreay to use his retired pile driver 91 maneuver.
Ospreay said no.
And but then and connected with his hidden blade and Stormbreaker. No, we're not referring to Forzax.
No, we're not. But I think he did that.
Allowing Will Ospreay to pin Roderick Strong to become the new AEW International Champion, and Will Ospreay's first of what will likely be many championships in AEW.
Yes. Next, we had a trios match for the Unified World Trios Championships.
Just call it what it is, a 6-man tag team match.
Yeah, okay. I'll rephrase it then. We had a 6-man tag team match for the Unified World Trios Championship as the Bang Bang Gang of Jay White, Austin, and Colton Gunn put their titles on the line against Death Triangle of Pac, Penta El Zero Miedo, and Ray Phoenix.
Don't you mean Neville Penta?
Copyright.
Given the fact that the Bullet Club Code just
Won those championships.
well, not quite won, but unified the titles at Dynasty. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was really expecting a title change here.
No.
As after some back and forth action, we had for first of some would say surprising returns in this match.
Oh, yes.
As Juice Robinson,
Yes, Juice Robinson ended up coming down and helping out the Bang Bang Gang.
allowing Jay White to hit Neville / Pac
I was about to say.
with a Blade Runner in order to get the pin and retain the titles.
So the Bang Bang Gang are still your Unified World Trios Champions.
To continue the title theme, we might as well have called this show AEW United Champions.
Yeah, pretty much.
Marilyn Monroe
We mean Timeless Tony Storm.
defended the AEW Women's World Championship against Selena Deeb.
Yes. Match was around 15 minutes in length.
Maybe it's just because she wasn't utilized as a wrestler in a past company.
Yes.
But some people may be surprised at Selena's in-ring ability. Midway through the match, Selena had Toni Storm in a submission hold.
Yes.
And of course, there was some attempted outside interference
By Luther and Mariah May.
as May tried to throw in the towel, but Luther stopped her, I should say.
Yeah.
However, Toni Storm mistakenly thought that Luther was the person attempting to forfeit the match. Storm was able to hit Selena with the Storm Zero, but Selena kicked out.
Yes.
Selena then hit Storm with a pair of deck toxes,
Yeah.
including one on the ring apron.
Ouch.
However, Storm hit back with a violent top rope pile driver,
Yes.
followed by a Storm Zero to pin Selena and retain the Women's World Championship.
Next, we move on to a one-on-one match between two former tag team partners.
Yes, let's take a break from the championship action for a moment, shall we?
Yes, as we had a one-on-one match between two former tag team partners. Freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy took on his former tag team partner and newly turned heel, Trent Beretta.
Yes, and let's just say that this match almost, first of all, started, and there was, of course, a brawl.
Oh, yes.
That escalated after Beretta spiked Cassidy with a pipe driver on the ring apron. Well, is it with people hitting moves on the ring apron? Don't they know that that's the hardest part of the ring?
Yeah.
Cassidy then responded with the beach break. Oh, again, on the apron to the floor.
Ow.
Orange Cassidy then managed to put Beretta into a submission hold.
Yeah.
And which he then transitioned into a quick pinfall.
Yes, very quick after around nearly 14-minute match.
Next we go back to some more championship action.
Yes.
As we have a triple threat / three-way FTW rules match for the FTW Championship.
As the Learning Tree, I'm going to say that, the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho defended his For the World Championship against Hook and Katsuri Shibata.
Yes, I don't think a lot of people were expecting Chris Jericho to win the FTW Championship when he did a Dynasty. And some people probably weren't expecting him to hold it for very long.
But here we are. Now, and again, as triple threat matches go, chaotic, chaos, no disqualifications.
Yes, Jericho was on the receiving end of some candlesticks.
Some dice being thrown at him, some actual, rollable dice.
Of course, a table was also introduced into this match. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Then we had Hook on the receiving end of a Death Valley driver on top of Chris Jericho.
Yes.
Then Big Cass.
Mm-hmm.
No copyright.
Mm-hmm. Copyright, yeah, sorry, I was half asleep there.
Big Bill decided to get involved by stopping Hook from getting the win and hit Hook with a T-bone suplex.
Yeah.
But then the challengers were moments away from getting Jericho to submit with dual submission holds, which wouldn't have worked, which never really worked out.
No.
But then we had a masked bounty hunter
come into the ring and get involved.
And that person in the chaos that ensued, Jericho was able to score a pinfall to retain the FTW Championship.
Yes, unfortunately for that.
And the masked bounty hunter was revealed to be Brian Keith.
It was indeed. Now we move on to a one-on-one match between Jon Moxley
Dean
and
Ambrose.
Hikaru Takeshita, where if Takeshita wins this match, he will receive a future IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match.
Seriously, how many times do we need to see this? You beat the champion, then you get a title shot.
No, you already had one rant before. Don't have another one.
This lasted 17 minutes and 20 seconds.
It did.
Going into this, the main focus of attack was on Moxley's arm.
Yes, it was.
But then, I don't know where Jon Moxley may have learned this. It's a bizarre question because the finish saw him hit a curb stomp.
I wonder where he learned that from. Where Moxley used stomp, 1, 2, 3, and he wins the match. Which means no title shot for Takeshita.
At least as of now. And of course, the referee chair was introduced into the match by Takeshita himself, and came back to bite him.
Oh, of course it did.
Next, we had the barbed wire steel cage match for the AEW TNT Championship.
How often do you see a barbed wire steel cage in wrestling? Not very often.
The last one I remember seeing was back in, I believe, 2005, between Paul White,
yes,
aka The Big Show,
copyright,
and Mr. Layfield over the BP Championship.
Yes, and the champion that was okay back the TNT that we're referring to is Adam Copeland.
Related Superstar Edge.
Copyright.
And Aleister Black.
Defending his championship against copyright. We mean Malachi Black. Where if Adam Copeland lost the match, not only would he lose the TNT Championship, but also have to bend the knee and join the House of Black.
I don't remember that stipulation being there when we did our pre-show to this.
Same. So there must have been an added stipulation added in after we did our show. So again, we use this term loosely. Hard subject to change.
So what is there to say about the steel cage match that has barbed wire over the top of it?
It's meant to keep outside interference from happening, but did it? No.
And it was chaos as it was.
It was absolute chaos.
Yeah.
And even at one point, House Black did get involved.
Oh yeah, well, Malachi Black was busted open seconds into the match.
As you do.
Copeland wasn't too far behind.
Same.
Of course, the barbed wire baseball bat, which played a factor in the rivalry with Christian Cage, came into play.
Yes.
Of course, there was a power bomb off the ropes through a table.
There was.
Copeland decided to strap Malachi to a table that was wrapped in barbed wire.
Ish.
Scaled the top of the cage and did a diving elbow, which may have caused something which we'll get to in a moment.
Yes.
Then Brody King and Buddy Murphy.
We mean Buddy Matthews.
Of course, the side tried to get involved.
Which they do. They get in and then pin Adam Copeland down for Malachi Black to go for what appeared to be, you can copyright me for this, Black Mass.
Yes, but then suddenly the lights went out. Now, in a different company, we know what that means.
But yes, we do, but not in AEW.
And the lights come back, and the vampire-like Gangrel appears.
To help out Adam Copeland.
And to those who may be wondering, what does that mean? Well, this may be copyrighted, this may not be.
It depends, but go ahead.
Back when Adam Copeland started his career in a company that must not be named, he and Christian Cage were part of a stable known as The Brood with Gangrel.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
So Brood Gangrel was basically took out the House of Black, allowing Copeland to hit the Impaler DDT, formerly known as the Execution.
Copyright.
Then Copeland trapped Malachi Black in a barbed wire assisted crossface.
Yes, painful.
Until Malachi Black passed out and Adam Copeland won the match by technical submission, but the referee stoppage to retain the TNT Championship. Now, we said we would rewind back to something.
Yes.
Not 100% sure exactly where it happened, but we suggested that it might have happened when he did the diving elbow off the top off the cage.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, Adam Copeland seems to have forgotten that his age will catch up with him.
Yes, because after he dove off the top rope to try and put Malachi back to the table, he landed on his feet, fracturing his tibia,
and
will require surgery.
Which meant that he was forced to vacate the TNT Championship.
Yes.
And the way they played this out on Dynamite was that he was stripped of the championship by Vice President, the Young Bucks, who attempted to award the championship to Jack Perry. Only for Christopher Daniels, who had been appointed as interim vice president by Tony Khan, to say, that can happen like that, and that the new TNT champion will be crowned in a ladder match at Forbidden Door.
Yes. There you go.
Now, next, we move on to the AEW TBS Championship. Willow Nightingale defends against the boss, Sasha Banks.
We mean Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, we mean the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Yes. So these two obviously have history in New Japan Pro Wrestling because Willow Nightingale was the one who ended Mercedes Moné's reign in New Japan when she beat her for the Women's Championship.
Which makes this super predictable.
Yes.
As soon as they put the TBS Championship on Willow Nightingale at Dynasty, we knew that Mercedes was going to be the challenger at Double or Nothing. It was like, oh, here we go. This is a move we've seen 100 times before, where two people have history. Someone took the title off of someone else. We get back to the match, and the other person takes the title off of them.
Yes.
Now, that's not to say that there weren't a few interesting things taking place in this match.
Yeah.
As Mercedes Moné got more violent as the match went on.
Yes.
And again, so did Nightingale.
Yes.
Who of course Mercedes Moné had, at some point during the Japan run, suffered a broken ankle.
Yes.
Nightingale, at one point, had the match won with a powerbomb. But an irate Stokely Hathaway and Chris Statlander, frustrated by Mercedes Moné's disrespect, distracted the referee.
Yes.
Allowing Mercedes Moné to hit the Moonmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Allowing Mercedes Moné to win not only her debut match under AEW, but also her first championship in AEW.
But there was also another talking point to this match. Not only did Mercedes Moné win the TBS Championship, Willow Nightingale was also turned on by Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway after the match.
I will make a comment as well, because apart from maybe one, we do know that under a different company, Mercedes-Benz does not have the best track record when it comes to title defenses.
Yes.
So let's see how long C is able to hold on to the TBS Championship.
Let's see. Now we move on to our penultimate match of the evening for the AEW World Championship, as Swerve Strickland puts his AEW World Championship on the line against Christian Cage.
As Swerve Strickland won the championship back at Dynasty, having defeated Samoa Joe.
Yes.
Each participant had people in their corner.
Yes.
With Strickland being accompanied by Prince Nana.
Whilst Christian Cage had Killswitch, formerly known as Luchasaurus, Nick Wayne, and Mother Wayne.
Of course, Nick tricked the referee into ejecting Nana by passing him the AEW World Championship. That screams of an Eddie Guerrero move.
Yes, 100% does.
So with Strickland now alone, it was what in some ways turned into a 3-on-1 handicap match.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Christian distracting the referee, which allowed Killswitch, Nick, and Nova to pounce on the champions.
Yes.
However, as sometimes happens in these matches, they eventually got caught out.
Yes.
And were ejected by the referee. And at the end of the match, Christian's attempted spear was intercepted in midair with a house call, and then a swerve stomp.
Yes.
And then a second house call, allowing Swerve Strickland to retain the AEW World Championship. And then we shall finish this edition of AEW Talk Show and Double or Nothing with a bit of anarchy.
Yes, anarchy in the arena as Team Elite of the Young Bucks, Takeshita Okada, the AEW Continental Champion, and the Scapegoat Jack Perry took on Team AEW of Bryan Danielson, Darby Allin, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood.
Again, this goes all over the place. It's renamed Anarchy in the Arena.
Yes, it was definitely anarchy in the arena. With a lot of brutal spots and a lot of controversial segments and some funny segments in there.
Yes, but there were parts of this where Jack Perry was lit on fire.
Yes, with a flamethrower. Darby Allin was supposedly run over by a car.
Yes, and they attempted to, the Young Bucks attempted to trap him inside a elevator
which didn't work.
and performed a TK driver onto Darby Allin onto the poker chips.
Ouch.
Towards the end of the match, Jack Perry grabbed Tony Khan
He did.
in a little bit of a segment which resembled, and I'm allowed to say his name here because they mention it.
Okay, go ahead.
It's almost like they tried to recreate the incident between CM Punk and Mr. Perry, which led to Punk eventually jumping ship.
Yes.
After all the chaos had gone down, the Elite hung Darby Allin upside down.
Yes, in the middle of the ring, high above the ring as well.
By his ankles.
Yeah.
Hitting him with thumbtack-laced super kicks.
Oh, yikes.
Bryan Danielson attempted to, but was overwhelmed by the numbers.
Yes.
And then as Danielson helplessly reached for the unconscious Darby Allin, Jack Perry decided to hit him with a running knee. Where have we seen that before?
Yes.
And pin Danielson for Team Elite to get the win.
After nearly 30 minutes of what can only be described as not only an in the arena, but a war.
Isn't that what Blood and Guts is for?
Yeah.
So we'll go through the results one more time.
Yes.
In the first of two buy-in matches, Deonna Perez defeated Thunder Rosa.
In the second buy-in match, the Acclaimed beat the Cage of Agony.
On the main card, Will Ospreay defeated Roderick Strong for the AEW International Championship.
In a trios match with the Unified World Trios Championship, the Bang Bang Gang retain their championships against Death Triangle.
Timeless Tony Storm defeated Selena Deeb to retain the AEW World Women's Championship.
Orange Cassidy defeated Trent Beretta in a one-on-one match.
In a three-way FTW Rules match, Chris Jericho defeated Hook and
Tori Shabita. John Moxley defeated Tanohito Takeshita.
Adam Copeland defeated Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match to retain the AEW TNT Championship, only to be forced to vacate it a few days afterwards.
Mercedes Moné defeated Willow Nightingale to become the new TBS champion.
Swerve Strickland defeated Christian Cage to retain the AEW World Championship.
And the Elite defeated Team AEW in Anarchy in the Arena.
AEW's next show comes at us at the end of June when they team up with New Japan Pro Wrestling to bring us the Forbidden Door.
So until then, he's been
Reece Jones and he's been
Sean Smith, and we will see you soon when we knock down the Forbidden Door.